thing to hit down.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Here we are. All right. Well, JK, I appreciate you making time this morning, my morning anyway, to chat with me.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's our evening here, 7 p.m.
And you're located in the UK. Where are you?
Yeah, I'm in Bournemouth, England.
Okay.
It's 2 hours away from London, and
Okay.
it's a coastal resort town,
Oh, very
famous
nice.
for its beaches and gardens.
Oh, really? Okay. I did not know that. Interesting. I was looking forward to chatting with you and doing a Linchpin member interview because you regularly post in the Facebook group, so I've been like following your fitness journey and your progress each day and all that. So it's been really cool. And so for everybody in the Facebook group as well, let everybody know, how do you pronounce your first name?
It's Javerya.
Okay. And you tell everybody at work to call you JK. So
Yeah, that's
you've been in
right.
the UK for a few years, right?
Yeah, it will be 3 years now in August.
And you said, when we were chatting back and forth via email, just, setting up the
Yeah,
interview, that you were born and raised in Pakistan, correct?
that's right. Pakistan is my hometown.
One of my absolute best friends in the whole world is families from Pakistan.
Oh, wow.
Yep. I chat with him almost every day. And
Where in Pakistan, if I may ask?
I don't know where in Pakistan. Maybe he just says his family's from Pakistan, but I've never asked specifically where. But I'll certainly find out for you, like for sure.
I'm from Karachi.
Oh, okay, okay. And where is that? Is Islamabad the capital?
Yeah, that's right.
How far are those two places?
So like 2 hours flight
Oh, 2 hours
Karachi.
flight.
Yeah,
Okay, so they're
yeah,
far.
yeah.
Okay, interesting. And correct me if I'm wrong. I've been over to the Middle East a little bit. I've never been to Pakistan. Um, is the national language or the most spoken language is Punjabi? Am I correct in that?
Our national language is Urdu.
Okay, okay,
Yeah, so that's a provincial language.
okay.
Yeah, Punjabi is a provincial language. We've got four provinces. Punjab is the province, and its provincial language is Punjabi.
Okay, and how widespread is, forgive my ignorance, but how widespread is English there? And if it's not widespread, where did you pick it up?
So like we've been schooled. It's like your official language in schools there.
Okay, so you learn it right
Yeah,
from the
so our
get-go.
medium of instruction is English.
Man, one of the things I love about Lynchpin is I get to talk to people from all over the world, and I've said this for the longest time. I think every country in the world does a better job with teaching their people more than one language than the United States just does a terrible job. It's English, and maybe you take a little Spanish, maybe you take some French, but nobody really tries to learn it. And then, you travel around the world and you're like, everybody speaks more than one language, or like they learned English, and it's like that's one thing I think we could do a whole heck of a lot better in the US. But anyway, that's a total uh, a total side topic. I'm curious, before we get into your fitness journey, um, just give us a sense. Most people probably haven't been to your home country, and they just may see whatever they see every now and then in the news, which in
Yeah.
honesty is probably not painted in a good light, if we're just really talking about what, the news reports things that will capture people's attention. So, but you're born, raised there, you know it. So give us a sense of somebody who's never been to Pakistan. Tell us just a little bit about, what's growing up there like, what's life like.
So yeah, for me, it's my home, first home. So like it's good for food. People are very friendly, and yeah, it's very nice. And like now there a lot of awareness for sports and fitness, which was never a case back when we were growing up as children.
Oh,
Now,
really?
but things are like changed, thankfully. Things are like going fast. Education, sports, fitness. Now it's a lot of it's a concept there now. People are aware of it. So yeah,
So
like
was fitness when you were younger, was fitness just not something that was considered, what was the change from when you were young to how it is these days?
yeah, especially for women, it wasn't a concept. It was most like that women should stay at home unless it's required. So now, but thank God, things are changing, and people are aware of fitness now. Like even in old age, they want to start their fitness journey so that they can have the strength and they have some muscles so that, in the long term and in the later life, whatever is left, they can have some like good things.
Okay, that's very cool.
Yeah.
And you left Pakistan, you've been in the UK for a few years.
Yeah, it will be 3 years now in August.
What made you choose the UK out of all the places that you could have gone? And I'm going to assume that one country is quite different, maybe maybe a few or many ways. So, what's been the biggest, lessons learned or things that were maybe culture shocks to you, or just differences going from one country to the other?
Yeah, so my husband did his third master's from UK.
Okay.
Yeah, and he was also working part-time during COVID times from like Pakistan.
Hmm.
And then he was employed by his employer for like full time. So
Gotcha.
he
Okay.
moved here and we
So that
wanted,
made the decision to move to the UK easy.
yes, definitely.
So
Yeah.
what have been some things in the UK that you have grown to like really enjoy, that maybe are different from where you grew up, and then what are some things in Pakistan that you miss?
So we miss food and people and home and family, but obviously we love the freedom here. We love the flexibility and we love the late night outs, hangings.
Mm.
There's no like pressure. We are not scared.
Hmm.
So yeah, it's safety here. We feel safe here.
A nice place to raise kids.
Yeah, exactly.
And so you've
For
got
our
three?
kids here, they go out, they go to school by themselves, they come back home by themselves. But in Pakistan, I can't even imagine sending them on their own.
I think that's something,
Yeah,
I think that kind of perspective is something that most people, I guess luckily, haven't had to deal with, or, they haven't grown up in an environment where that would even be a concern,
exactly.
but you obviously have the two in your head and you have
Yeah.
a deep appreciation for like, yeah, my
Yeah,
kids can
so
just
there
go
are
out
pros
and
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 cons
play.
everywhere. Here, they can be more independent, but like sometimes freedom is also not, a lot of freedom is also not good for
Sure.
kids. So, so you have to have some balances,
And
I think,
so,
in life. Yeah.
if so, as a younger girl growing up in Pakistan, fitness wasn't really something that was available or encouraged for a lot of women. When in your life did you start getting interested in fitness?
So it was back in 2020 after my third pregnancy
Okay.
with the intent of just regaining pre-pregnancy weight and some mental well-being. So
And what did you start doing after that? Like, did you jump right into CrossFit then? Did you start just jogging? Like, what was fitness then?
yeah, I would say I jumped into CrossFit because my husband is into CrossFit, like on and
Ah,
off. I've been hearing about Linchpin since 2018 from him. So he
okay.
used to
Tell
do
him thank you.
workouts. Yeah, yes, I am very thankful to him for introducing me to CrossFit and CrossFit Linchpin. So yeah, like he had his stuff at home, his weights and dumbbells. So he used to do stuff on and off, and he used
Okay.
to like discuss things with me, but I wasn't interested. I wasn't motivated, to be
Mm-hmm.
very honest. And when I started it, I was like hooked to CrossFit because I enjoy it so much. And I think I found a new new version of myself.
Oh, that's very
Yeah.
cool. What about it do you find so, what about it captures you so much or motivates you so much? Is it the intensity? Is it the variety? Is it any physical changes you're seeing in your capability? Or is it mental? Like what is it about it that kind of has a hold on you?
It is a variety of like workouts programmed because every day I explore different area of strength and what improvement can I make it. So like it's a variety of programming, definitely I would say that motivates me, and it's like a surprise every day. Okay, what's programmed for today, what's programmed for tomorrow, and I like have a look at a stretch on a week.
Okay.
So yeah, because I'm so much interested.
I was gonna say I get that sense from your post in the Facebook group. It seems like I don't even know how I would describe it. It seems like a great deal of positivity, enthusiasm, and almost like you have um you enjoy the discovery. You enjoy
Yes, I
trying
love it.
things.
I love it. Now I can't live without doing a workout every single day.
Oh, that's and where again I've seen where you work out. Is that like a commercial gym that has like a functional fitness area, or is it a CrossFit
Exactly.
only gym? What is it?
Yeah. It's a functional, like it's a normal gym, but they have recently opened it with a a section of CrossFit and High Rocks here. So,
Okay.
like, yeah, usually normal gyms don't have a CrossFit area, but
Right.
it's JD Bournemouth. I think
Okay.
that's a chain you might be aware
I
of.
haven't heard of it.
UK,
No. Okay.
in UK, they are everywhere mostly.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Are
so
you
because
the only
earlier I
one?
used to go to CrossFit Box here.
Okay.
Yeah, in UK, straight after coming to UK, I got myself enrolled in a CrossFit Box. But then when I started getting injured, because people around you are so elite, are so fit, and you are looking at them and want to push yourself in such a like
Gotcha.
all hour class.
Yeah.
So the thing I really like about Linchpin is that you can do your things at your pace, take your time, and it's so flexible. Even if you don't have any access to the gym, you're still covered up.
And how do you find time to work out? You've got three kids, you're a computer engineer. I mean, when in your day do you make it happen?
Yeah, so like I have a 90 minutes window when I drop my son to his school and starting my work at 10:30 in the morning. So I have that 90 minutes window to get my
Gotcha.
work done. So I'm a morning person. If I get it done, it's done. Otherwise, like I fail to function in the like later in the day. So I always say that I have to get it done in the morning
I
so that it's
understand.
done and I feel motivated throughout the day and energized.
And how many days a week do you do it? Because usually one workout falls on Saturday. Do you head in there on a Saturday, or do you rearrange your schedule, or what do you do?
No, I do it on Saturdays.
You
Sometimes
do.
we try
Okay.
to
Gotcha.
squeeze
Okay.
it. Yeah, me and my husband go together on a
Oh, very
Saturday.
cool.
So yeah, like he feels it's a treat to do a workout with me because I usually ditch him. I want to do things on my own mostly because he's busy at work as well.
Yep.
So like we enjoy that Saturday hour.
Oh,
So
that's
he's
very cool.
actually like, a very old member of CrossFit Linchpin, but he's very, very silent. He doesn't post it, but he has a lot of knowledge, more knowledge than me, and watching podcasts and a lot of information, like, people are like good
Hmm.
at it. So he's one
Yeah.
of them.
So again, yeah, tell him thank you for sure. And you said you've even started doing another hobby or activity on the side. Tell me about the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Oh, yes, I have started doing it once a week, but it's taking a like a toll on me. So let's see if I'm able to continue it or not. But like I
It
want to.
sounds tough.
It is, oh my God, it's another level. Like, physically tackling another person and who's not even stronger than you, and you would feel that, oh, it's no problem, but
Hmm.
like it has so much depth and knowledge. Um, like small things you wouldn't even know. And when you take a class, it's like interests you so much. Like it's another thing, another on another level.
It probably also demonstrates kind of like what we do with bar, like the power of technique. Like you're saying, somebody might not be stronger than you, but if they
Exactly.
have the technique, they
Exactly.
feel like
Yeah.
they're twice as strong as you.
Yeah. So my kids have been doing jujitsu.
Oh, that's
Uh,
cool.
yeah, they go there like once a week. Um, so yeah, that's what motivated me. And my husband is also behind my jujitsu thing that, he always pushes me for like all the stuff.
I kind of want to get our two older boys. We have a 15-year-old and a 13-year-old, and they're basically involved in largely basketball, and the older one plays football too. But my youngest, our daughter, who will be 4 next month, I kind of want to get her into Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Like it's,
Yes, definitely,
and I
definitely.
want to start her young,
Exactly.
so she'll
That's a
just be
very good
like,
thing about learning jujitsu. Yes.
yeah, and I think she loves to wrestle and roughhouse and like I was like, oh, this is perfect for you. Way to get you in and get some energy out of you. It's like ideal.
Yes.
When you so you are self-motivated. You don't have an issue going into the gym, knocking out what you got to do and getting home.
No.
Good. Good for us. Good for you. When you Is there anyone in the private Facebook group that you kind of check out what they're doing? Do you kind of scan all the other stuff? Do you post your stuff and get out of there?
No, no, no. I do check other people's stuff, obviously. So, like, there's a lady, Rebecca Birch. If
Yes. She's over in the UK.
Yeah, she's in the UK. So like I, follow her, like how close I am to her because I feel I'm, in a similar category. I'm sure she's, very stronger and she lifts much more than me. So like, but a lot of people are there in the group who inspire me. And in fact, when I started posting it on the group, there were people who are so elite, they are the ones who started liking my things. And
Mm,
you not expect that because my numbers are always, I'm always in the last in the leader group. That's what my husband keeps pointing at. I don't look at the leaderboard, but I just go through the posts. I'm mostly on the last, but it's okay.
absolutely. Hey, everybody's where they're at, you know? You walk
Exactly.
in, try to make the right decisions for wherever you are, and that's a good day. That's a successful day. But I always
Yeah.
find it interesting to see, there are people that, people look at in the gym, or some people will be like kind of secretly, competing with somebody else, but that other person doesn't know that they're competing with.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
I always
yeah.
get such a kick out of that.
Oh, yeah, but there are so nice people. I'm really impressed with their like, love and support for each other because usually you don't expect this coming out from like we haven't met, we haven't
Right.
seen, we haven't talked, but on this group, everyone is so honest, like we share our struggles openly.
Yep.
And that's what, inspires us, motivates us to like, go again, push yourself. So I love the community.
100%. And we're
I didn't
very,
know you have so good people.
I know we're very fortunate. I don't know how we do it,
Of
but we
course.
kept getting great people in there. Uh,
No, credit goes to you.
no, people are far, far, far too kind. It's my job just to, I mean,
Yeah,
all
we
this
have
stuff
to say
works
very
because of the people,
kind.
like it's pretty incredible. And they're all, like I said, I haven't met most of them, but I consider them friends. But like my wife and I talk about them, like in the house is what's going on. And yeah, it's pretty
Exactly. Me
cool.
and my husband do the same thing. We like discuss all these people and their journeys and their numbers. Oh my God, have you seen his left? Have you seen
I
her
know.
left?
It's
So,
pretty crazy. Well,
yeah.
you're in a very interesting case because you grew up someplace where fitness wasn't, appropriate or encouraged for women. Then you found it later in life. You uprooted yourself into a new culture. Established yourself there. Mother of three. You've got your own occupation. You get a lot going on, and you have
Yeah.
time window to make it happen. So I'm curious, kind of maybe like my final question for you, if there are other women out there who, they've got access to the internet, they somehow find this interview, and maybe they grew up somewhere where fitness wasn't encouraged or whatnot, or even
Yeah.
looked down upon. What would be your advice or recommendation to somebody who's currently, um, living in that kind of an atmosphere?
So I would say it's never too late, and we should think about ourselves, our mental peace, what we like to do. So we should not be scared of what other people will think, even if it's too late for us. Because, people are shy about their body weight, and it's like a shame. But I would say it's high time that we should think about ourselves and it's never too late, I would say. And I feel so sad that I started so late in my life.
Mm,
When I used to work out in the gyms, they were half of my age, like half.
right.
They were so young, like in their 20s, and I'm like 42. So, I can never compete with their endurance and like, yes, endurance is a thing to say here. because your heart rate changes, like, when
Hmm.
you're young and when you're at your 40. So that's why I think when I'm running, I'm still not a very fast runner, but
But you're doing
yeah,
it.
yeah, I'm doing it.
I mean, that matters. Showing up every day matters. Just putting in the effort matters, and it will 100% pay off.
Even your running intervals programming is so helpful. Like whenever I'm doing it, I'm thanking you. That,
Good,
oh,
right?
because I've never done intervals. People used to say you should do intervals, you should do intervals, why a long run every time?
Mm,
But I didn't know that intervals could, boost your running or
sure,
performance.
yeah, yeah.
So I'm thinking to
There.
do a 50K ultra marathon in October, but I don't know if I would be able to do it or not. But I'm thinking in my head, let's see.
Wow, yeah. Keep us posted. That's a pretty big, cool goal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let us know. That would be we'll have to circle back afterwards and you can tell me how that went for you. But
Let's see. It's just in my mind right now, but like I think I can do it. Why not? Just under the time cap.
I have a feeling you probably can. Well,
Yeah.
again, thank you for making some time in
Oh,
your day,
thank you so much for having me. It
much
was
later in the day over there.
wonderful.
Thanks for being such a positive part of Linchpin, and please thank your husband for me.
Oh, yes.
Have a
Thank
great day. Thanks again.
you. Bye.